I'm being told that we are now worldwide pure gravel coverage presented by FSA at Iron Mountain Brewery in Stillwater, Oklahoma. Tonight this is a central focus for the Mid-South. Tomorrow it all breaks open with the Expo. We get to kick off our coverage. My friend Jason Strohbehn from Gravel Worlds in Nebraska. Jason, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me. This is awesome. Yeah, the party's going on super hard out there, so we're super excited.
The vibe is already like super high, right?
It's like we took, even though Gravel Worlds happened, we had some events last year. It's like it feels like it's back. The gravel family's back, and it's the energy. I have like goosebumps everywhere I go.
I mean, the brewery's packed. You can just tell people are pumped. Last year we had this condensed schedule. We had to jam everything in like 6 or 7 or 8 months. Now we get to start in March and kind of ease into this
like
thing.
It used to be.
There's no easing into it here with the Mid-South. This thing is going to blow the lid right off the whole season.
Everybody's here. I mean, like every pro you can think of is here. Everybody's stoked. I've seen so many people that they're like, I'm not riding. I'm just here to hang out. It's like the first gravel family reunion in like 2 years. So it's awesome.
Well, you play a big role in the gravel world, or in just the gravel scene.
Yep.
Let's go back to the beginning.
Yeah.
How and why did Gravel Worlds even get started?
Yeah, so Gravel Worlds started in 2010 with the Pirate Cycling League. That's our club that we had a group of friendly pirates that, there was mountain bike worlds and cyclocross worlds, and nobody knew what gravel was in 2010. So kind of in a tongue-in-cheek way, it's like, well, we're going to be Gravel Worlds, right? So we started Gravel Worlds in 2010, and we've slowly grown over those years. And to the core, from the very beginning, our mantra has been about the gravel family, and gravel from the beginning has been about this community, the community first of the sport. And we love having the pros there and celebrating the peak of human performance in gravel, but we also celebrate clear to the last place. That person coming in dead freaking last, that DFL trophy. We give them a baby sword trophy, that the person that comes in last, just like the person that's coming in first, gets a sword trophy for being the ultimate pirate.
I've never been, but I got to imagine that Nebraska has some of the most pristine gravel roads of anywhere around. What's that riding like out there? What's the course like? Does it change every year? Describe what the event itself is like.
So we have a new course every year. So now we have 4 main distances. So we have a 300-mile race we added last year, so the long voyage. And that starts Friday night, goes all night, and they have until midnight Saturday to finish. Similar to Unbound XL. Then our main event is the 150. So that's our main bread and butter right there. And then we have our 75-mile course and our 50K course that we added about 3 years ago. That just is kind of a get your mouth wet with to get people
taste of gravel,
a little taste of gravel for the people that want to start getting into it, don't know what it's about, but they want to try something. They want to be a part of Gravel Worlds, but it's 75th gravel event, and they've come back and they do the 75 or 150 next year. So we do have a new course every single year, completely different. Obviously, we try to hit some of the favorite roads.
Most people would think of Nebraska as pretty flat. Is there good elevation out there in this 150 miles?
Yeah, so 150, we usually have over 10,000 feet of elevation.
Okay.
So
is it death by 1,000 paper cuts? It's rollers all day long?
That's actually exactly how I explain it. So there's not going to probably be one hill that you're like, that one killed me. But you're pretty much going up or down 3 or 4% the entire time.
Okay.
Like we'll have some flat spots, but you're pretty much up or down the entire time.
Okay.
Constant rollers.
Now this year, I understand you're taking a page a little bit out of the Mid-South book, and you're adding in a running feature to this.
Absolutely.
What's that all about?
So we've added a 50K ultra marathon, very similar to the Mid-South. Obviously, Bobby and the Mid-South was a huge motivation of that, seeing how it would work. The biggest reason we added it is we had so many spouses or friends that would come to Gravel Worlds that were runners, and they were just there to cheer on, and they're like, we don't have anything to do all weekend. And so we actually had a woman last year that before the weekend, she's like, can I run the 50K course? And we're like, yeah, I guess it's open roads.
Is your bike broken?
Yeah, go ahead and do it. I don't know what this running thing is, but yeah, sure, we'll go ahead and do it. So
did you lose a bet
she didn't confirm at the finish, but if you're out there, there is an official first finisher of the 50K somewhere. So yeah, we added that this last year. So it's very similar to Mid-South as well. We have a double option where you can do the 50K on Friday and then the bike on Saturday. One thing unique that we have done is we actually have a team version. Again, because of the reason why we added it is because we have spouses or friends.
Sure.
So you can have one team member run on Friday and another team member bike on Saturday, and it's a team event. So we kind of added that too, and we actually, I think we have more people signed up for the team than people signed up for the run itself. So we're super excited about that. And again, it's just boosting that community feel of just working together and doing something awesome.
So you guys were on the cutting edge of this. How many years has Gravel World's been in existence?
This is our 13th year.
So 13 years ago, you guys, let's assume you were one of the very first to get sort of organized races started in this Gravel World. Do you sit back with a little bit of pride right now and look at how this, just in the last 2 years even, how massively gravel cycling has exploded?
Yeah, I mean, when gravel started and when Gravel World started, it was just friends hanging out, and you'd put an epic course together, and you'd meet up at the end and have beers at the end. That's what gravel was, right? That's what a gravel event was. And so having just to see this community, and that's really what we're still doing, right? Like, we're having beers right now with a bunch of friends. So we're going to have an epic course on Saturday here at Mid-South. And when we're all done, I'm sure we're going to meet up and have some beers at the end. And that's still really what gravel is. It hasn't changed. We just have more people in our gravel family, which is it's awesome to see.
Come one, come all, please.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think the biggest reason is that community feel was always at the core of it. It was always at the beginning of gravel, and then like kind of sport came second. So it's awesome to see, and just to get to be a part of this is incredible.
In terms of that growth and exposure, I know that parity is a big, an important element to your race. You got a big initiative going on this year. Let's talk a little bit about that. What's going on with the women? What are we doing to introduce more women into the Gravel World environment?
Yeah, I mean, all of the gravel races, inclusion is a massive part of everybody's race. Bobby does an amazing work. Races are doing great work. This year, our initiative is 1,000 women of gravel. So we're trying to get 1,000 women to Gravel Worlds. It's a huge goal. The most women we had ever had was last year of 438 women.
Okay.
So more than doubling the most women we've ever had.
Right.
So some goals need to be a little scary, and so 1,000 women of Gravel Worlds, that's a scary goal. But we are super excited. We've already doubled the number of women that we've had, and we have like 200 women to go to reach our 1,000 women goal. And in addition to that, we've worked with a couple of our sponsors that are coming on, and we're also going to be raising $15,000, so $15 per woman that comes. That's going to go to the Nebraska NICA GRIT program, so girls riding together. So not only are we encouraging and exciting and building up women now in our sport, we're helping foster the next generation of female cyclists at a young age, right, in Nebraska. So and again, that's another thing that's huge for us in Gravel Worlds is giving back. How can we give back? How can we keep bettering our community and bettering cycling? So yeah, we're super excited about 1,000 Women of Gravel Worlds.
It's pretty cool that we can make the world a better place just by having fun on bikes, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We actually had a woman that came up to us today, and she was saying that when we announced it, that she was on a group ride with her team down in Miami, and they like somebody had gotten a text about it, and they stopped their group ride and all signed up for Gravel Worlds, and so they were so excited to have like their whole women's team there. So we have so many women's teams coming that we're super stoked for it. So
what are you going to be doing on Saturday? Are you riding? Are you racing? What are you doing?
I rode the 50-mile course on Tuesday. Was out there, but
you did it before they got cold and before the snow.
Oh yeah, it was like 55 degrees. I don't know what everybody's complaining about.
I got you.
So no, our team is going to be running a couple checkpoints for the run and the bike. Because we're doing the double with Gravel Worlds or with Mid-South. I don't know. Did we talk about that yet?
No.
Okay. Yeah. So we're doing. So Mid-South has their double, so 50K on Friday and run on Saturday, and we're doing bike on Saturday. Excuse me. We're doing the same thing. So we're doing a run on Friday, 50K ultra, and our 150 on Saturday. I teamed up with Bobby this year, and Bobby was super encouraging, and accepting.
That's so unlike Bobby.
Yeah, so unlike Bobby. And just as a sign of community among two independent races, we're making this epic challenge called the Mid-South Gravel Worlds Double Championship. So it's the combined time of all four events. So the run here on Friday, tomorrow, the bike on Saturday, and then our run in August and our bike in August. and I don't know if there's a harder challenge on gravel right now, but that's a pretty epic.
I can't think of one.
Pretty epic challenge. So because of that partnership, we're working with Bobby. We're running some oases or checkpoints for Bobby, and then he's going to come up, and his team are going to come up in August and run a couple oases on our course.
That's awesome.
in August. So we're super stoked.
And all that does is just underscore the whole concept of why we're here.
Oh yeah,
inclusiveness, community.
Yeah.
You know, promoters who you might think are kind of maybe up against each other, actually working together to help grow the sport.
And that's what when Bobby and I first started talking about this idea we had, that unity and that community was at the core of it. Right. And we kind of had, as more money gets into the sport, you kind of start seeing this division that's going on in gravel that kind of starts sneaking in there that has happened in other genres of cycling. And Bobby and I were like, we don't want that, not at all. And so we came together as two very independent races and coming together as friends, which is ultimately what gravel is all about, and having this epic challenge, which again is what gravel is all about. So.
So maybe just one final question.
Yeah.
And this isn't an on-the-spot sort of question, but did it irk you a little bit when those guys over in Switzerland decided to have something else that they wanted to call the Gravel World Championship? Or did you take it with a little bit of a grin and say, you know what, hey, come get us if you want us?
At the end of the day, they're going to do what they're going to do, and we're going to do what we're going to do. And we will always be the Gravel Worlds for the people. From the first place to last place, we are Gravel Worlds for the people. And so we wish them the best. We wish them the best of luck, and if more people get into gravel because of what they're doing, that's awesome. So yeah, we are going to keep doing what we're going to do and keep celebrating first to last place all the way till we die.
Brother, you keep that on and do it really well as you guys have been doing it, and then some. It's fantastic. All the years that you put into this. It's been fun to watch from the sideline to see it grow. We'll maybe have to get this Pure Gravel crew out there to cover that race.
I think we're already talking
summer.
about it. We'll get you there.
We'd love to see it, man.
Yeah.
Jason, thank you. Appreciate you, brother. Keep up the great work. We're going to be here all weekend long, folks, doing interviews for Pure Gravel presented by FSA as we cover the Mid-South top to bottom. Keep checking in. Live stream tonight, and then interviews and live stream all day tomorrow, Saturday. Thanks for looking in. Nice, bro. That was good.
Thanks.
Appreciate you.